is up, y'all? This is Marzi, and I'm back here creating my role-playing game. Now we are on step 77. What if the player doesn't have enough gold to buy health? Okay, perfect. This is actually a really good question, and honestly, I kind of want to write that down like right now, but I'll give it a second. Just because it's like, those are the questions I need to have when I am creating things. But I also got to remember that specifically with me learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, it's mainly going to be for websites. But I think for my free time, I like to make video games with it. But I'm starting to realize that the deeper I get into this, I don't think, like, I'm okay with making websites. I think I would definitely have fun. But I feel like my main passion comes from making video games. So I feel like I should probably go down the route. Because I know it takes coding to make video games, but damn sure don't take this type of code. And if, I'm forgetting. Okay, my bad. So I do use these, but I think I was supposed to put that down. And I tried it, but I don't know. I panicked. So then if in here, they basically want me to do if gold is equal to, so we probably gotta go to gold is greater than or equal to 10. I'm goaded. Now when a player tries to buy health, it will only work if they have enough money to do so. So let's go see. We waste all our money. Oh wow, that's good. I can't buy nothing. Oh, they just want me to add an else statement? Okay. They must not have faith in me that I know how to write an else statement and not tell me what to write in it. I'm capping. And if you see the Tobies, he's right here. It's my little chihuahua. He's so cute. We got him for the week. Or for a while, actually, I think. Anyway, inside the else statement, set text.inner text to equal you do not have enough gold to buy health. Okay, that's what I figured. So we're gonna do text.inner text. By the way, how did I do that? Please. What is even copy link to highlight or whatever the hell I just said? That is actually crazy. Okay, so that ended up working. So now let's go to the store. We're gonna buy all this health. Bam. You do not have enough gold to buy health. That is crazy. That's actually like super damn sick. What are we doing? Oh, above the locations. I'm like, why am I writing locations? So it's also assign it an empty array, which is this. Put this here. Bam. That worked. Let me working. Why? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, why is it crossed out? Okay, never mind. So we're gonna go name and we're gonna do stick. Nothing uppercased. And then I believe when we do power, power literally gets written like this, I think. Something like that. And I believe when it comes to numbers, you don't put a, whatever it's called. You don't put it no damn thing. That's the only way I could see it. And I think it would suck to have to do this all over again. And then you go power 50. Power 50. Close that with a comma. You gotta close this with a comma. And that would be 100. You close that. And I think that should be it. I'm goated. I'm super goated. I was scared for no reason, brother. I knew what I was doing. Well, granted, it did take me having to scroll down here. I feel like I would have eventually got to this point, but I think it would have took a while just because I was a little bit confused when it, like, of course it means objects, but then again, it's like, a sword, this can be considered an object. So when you're saying four, it's like you're making me think I'm supposed to write them, like, as an actual array. So statement, what does it say a condition? It says write a statement. So I'm wondering, do I write it in here? To check if gold is greater than. So gold is greater than or equal to 30. I feel like I'm supposed to write it in here. Maybe it is supposed to be up there. Otherwise, it would have worked. Okay, yeah. It says statement. Last time when they asked me to do it up here, they said the word condition. So, I'm reading the wrong spot. That's why it's saying add an if statement to check if the gold is greater than. Okay. Well, no, yeah, it's basically, well, I get what it's saying. So they're basically saying write an if statement, but I feel like they should have said write it in condition, but it's okay. Either way, we got to the end conclusion of your if statement. So they want me to do it inside of here, and now they want me to set gold equal to 30, less than its current value. Is it saying do something like this? Okay, that's not what it's saying. Every time I think less than, when I think less than, I feel like they're telling me to do like the less than value. But what they're telling me to do is the minus. I don't know why that's something that pops in my head. Does that pop into your head when you hear that? Less than? Especially when you're so used to using the greater than, you're thinking like, okay, less than, but you mean actually less than. Y'all understand. I get that, but why wouldn't that work? It's probably because in the buy weapon point, use the compound summon to add one to the user's bind the next weapon in the weapons array. It's supposed to be something like that. So plus, oh my goodness, my throat. So I'm happy I got it, but why plus equals? I'm assuming because if I don't put it equals, so plus plus would have made sense if I guess I'm trying to go by one, but I guess maybe my equals also allows it to be the first one, I think. I don't know. I'm kind of confused why it would need to be a plus. Equals, I meant. You're learning or writing for clarity, plus equals 1 is preferred, but if you're comfortable with JS's quirks and want a shorter syntax, plus plus is fine too. Okay, that's where I was confused, because I'm like, I thought that worked. Like, I definitely was taught that. So, but I see, they want it for clarity. Come on, then don't make me act crazy. They made me look crazy. I knew what I was doing. I screwed something up here. You should have inner text. Inner text. So gold text dot inner text. I'm writing that the wrong spot. Oh, I'm stupid. All right. It was just a little bit. It was a little mess up. It was a little mess up. We were on to it. I forgot that I was doing text the whole time. I'm like, yeah, no, that shouldn't be gold text. So we did that. I honestly forgot too that this was supposed to have inner text, but you know, it took some time. I would have got there. I did get there. I have to give myself some props sometimes. Weapon equal weapons. Oh, I thought they wanted me to to actually also write. So now use bracket notation to access an object with the weapons array and assign it to your new weapon variable. Place the variable current weapon index within the brackets, and when you use a variable in a bracket notation, you are accessing the property or index by the value of that variable. So example, you're going to be doing something like this. Okay, that's it. We're done for. So then now that helps, huh? So when I click it, okay, we're still not doing anything. It is okay. I think it's because eventually we need to actually use what we just declared here. So update the string you now have a weapon to you now have a. And basically, I'm assuming what we're going to end up doing is that the name is going to end up following instead because we have linked it. I think it's going to be like a plus and then what? New weapon? Now what? And then I should do a plus period. Okay. That was crazy. I honestly forgot all about this. So now I buy a weapon. You now have a dagger. That is goated. But I thought I'm supposed to have a stick. Or do you just start with a stick? Maybe you just start with a stick because like a stick is a 0, so you have a stick, but now I got a dagger for you. Stop playing with me. But yeah, we're gonna end this video right here. Hope y'all ended up enjoying this one. Deuces.